okay? Whoa, hold on, wait to cross. Hold my fin, hold my fin.
Dad, you're not gonna freak out like you did at the...
So, for those of you who don't know, the movie Finding Nemo is technically based in the Great Barrier Reef. So today we are going to go out to the reef and find out exactly how hard it is to actually find Nemo out in the wild. So I did a bit of research and it turns out that finding a clownfish on the reef is actually surprisingly difficult. And a big reason for this is there's a lot of different types of anemone fish, or as I would call them, imposter Nemos. Of these anemone fish, clownfish are actually one of the most difficult to find when you're out snorkeling on the reef. So me and my friend Seb will both be competing to get footage of a clownfish while snorkeling out on our visit to the reef, with the possibility of neither of us actually finding a clownfish though. We'll also be searching for the other fish from Finding Nemo, and if neither of us finds a clownfish, then whoever finds the most of those fish will win. Yeah, we're gonna head to the pontoon, which is on Moore Reef out in the Barrier Reef, and yeah, we'll see you there.
Peace out.
We headed out from Cairns from the Reef Fleet Terminal, and we were taking one of the bigger tour boats out there to a pontoon on Moore Reef, which is one of the more touristy ways that you can snorkel and see the reef. Unfortunately for us though, weather was looking good when we left, but it started taking a turn for the worse as we were making our way out to the reef. Anyways, with the conditions being so windy, it actually did eat up a lot more time on our trip to get to the pontoon, and it ended up taking us 3 hours, which effectively reduced our time to hunt for a clownfish to only 2 hours. So once we made it to the pontoon, we geared up, and at this point, the weather was looking not ideal. But that was not going to stop us from doing our best to find Nemo.
It's not warm. Yo, what's up? What's good?
I think officially the race to find Nemo starts now.
Mask malfunction aside, we were off to the races. And this was my first time actually swimming out in a coral reef. And it was pretty crazy. It really does feel like you're kind of in a different world down there. And just the amount of fish that you see everywhere around you is pretty nuts.
You find anything yet? I know, yeah, that's what I was going for. Way crazier than I thought it would be.
I don't know the name, but I might have it here.
Oh yeah, the one from the aquarium tank.
So while I'd been trying to fix my mask, Seb had already gotten ahead of me and found the first fish, which was a Moorish idol, or gill.
Just think about what you need to do.
So at this point, I was yet to find any fish from Finding Nemo, and you'd be surprised how hard it is to actually find a specific fish in the reef, because there's just so many of them, it's so easy to get distracted. With Seb already having his first point on the board, I went into hyperdrive to try and catch up. The first fish that I thought I found from the movie was Deb, the black and white striped one.
Oh Flo? Has anybody seen Flo? Flo!
But after looking at the footage and looking back at the article that we were going off of, I don't think I actually found that one. I don't know what this one is, but I don't think it's the right fish. The second fish that I found was Bubbles, or a yellow tang.
My bubbles.
And I'm pretty sure that this is the right fish. It looks a little off from the pictures I see from the article, but I think that might just be a difference in image quality more than anything else. So we finally got our first point on the board. Unfortunately for me though, Seb also found Bubbles, so I was back down.
Yeah. So he's claiming he's found the clownfish.
Yeah.
I don't believe it, bro. We gotta go down and verify.
It's hard to tell though from distance, but I'm pretty sure they were clownfish.
So Seb did actually find a anemone fish. It's impossible to tell from this footage, but it wasn't actually a clownfish. It was a Clark's anemone fish. My footage isn't much better, but you can tell that the fish is missing the 3 stripes that are characteristic of a clownfish. Here's some decent footage of the Nemo imposter though. And after finding the imposter Nemo, we had to get out and call it quits as the boat was leaving and our time was up. So, final verdict, technically I did lose because Seb found 2 of the fish from Finding Nemo and I only found 1. In the end, nobody actually found Nemo. We only managed to find an imposter version of Nemo. To be honest, I'm surprised we even managed to find anything from the movie, as it's actually way harder than you'd expect to find a specific fish when you're snorkeling. I think it was actually way more fun to have some sort of objective while we were out on the reef, specifically in this case looking for Nemo. To be honest, the conditions were pretty bad for snorkeling that day, and I don't think any of us would have stayed out nearly as long as we did if we hadn't had that objective kind of keeping us in the water and searching for that fish.
Is that water cold?
It's not warm.
It's not warm.
I don't know, fucking cold. No, I got
So cold.
If you do wind up going out to the reef, I would definitely recommend having a few fish that you specifically want to see and make a game of it. Try and find those fish, and it'll definitely make the experience more fun for you. Anyways though, I am a bit disappointed that we didn't actually manage to find a clownfish, but who knows, maybe we'll end up making a Finding Nemo part 2. Let me know down in the comments. But that's going to be it for this video, and I will catch you in the next one. Peace.